I'm Kirsten Debo, your Vice President of Public Relations from Crittenden County Region 2.
I'm Mary Medley, your Vice President of Peer Education from the Washington County High School chapter in Region 5.
I am Heaven Pearson, your Vice President of Parliamentary Law from Region 13, Rockcastle County High School.
I am Erica Kahn, your Vice President of Membership from the Grayson County High Chapter in Region 5.
I'm Hannah Jones, your Vice President of Individual Programs from the Powell County High School chapter in Region 15.
I'm Sarah Davenport, your Vice President of Finance from Fleming County High School, Region 9.
I am Ryan Parsons, Vice President of Competitive Events from Ryle High School in Region 7.
I am Erin Hassler, your Vice President of Community Service from the Mason County High School chapter in Region 9.
I am Logan Justice, your first Vice President, Region 15, Paul Lawrence Dunbar.
I'm Ashlyn Doom, your State President from Lyon County High School in Region 2, and welcome to the 2020 Virtual State Meeting, where we will be conducting some annual business. Please join me and my fellow officers as we begin the meeting with the National Opening Ceremony. Family, career, and community leaders of America. Our mission is to promote personal growth and leadership development through family and consumer sciences education.
Focusing on the multiple roles of family member, wage earner, and community leader.
Members develop skills for life through character development, creative and critical thinking,
Interpersonal communication, practical knowledge, and career preparation.
As we work towards the accomplishment of our goals,
we learn cooperation, take responsibility, develop leadership, and give service.
The virtual 2020 annual business session of the Kentucky Association of Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America is now in session. As the members of FCCLA, we have the privilege of conducting the official business of our organization. This session provides a forum for discussion and decision on the business related to FCCLA. Chapters have selected voting delegates to officially represent and vote on behalf of their chapter virtually prior to this meeting. The number of voting delegates for each chapter is selected by the number of affiliated members in the chapter according to the Kentucky FCCLA bylaws. The business session will be conducted in accordance with our state and national bylaws and Robert's Rules of Order, newly revised. Ms. Heaven Pearson, State Vice President of Parliamentary Law, will read the rules of the business session.
The rules of the virtual business session are as follows. 1. Only voting delegates may make or second a motion. 2. To address the chair, the member must give his or her name and the name of their chapter. 3. Wait for recognition from the chair before continuing to speak. 4. When presenting a motion, say, "I move that." 5. When seconding a motion, say, "I second the motion." 6. Voting has been held previously electronically through Google Docs survey. 7. Do not whisper or talk while any speaker has the floor.
Thank you. We will now continue with the business at hand. The 2019 through 20 State Leadership Conference minutes have been approved by the State Executive Council. Ms. Sarah Davenport, State Vice President for Finance, will now present the financial report.
the balance on hand as of March 12, 2020 is $100,703.44, and total assets of $164,304.36, with all State Leadership Conference expenses and refunds still to be paid. The State Advisory Board approved the budget for the 2019-20 fiscal year in September. All financial records have been audited and approved.
According to the state bylaws, the voting delegates registered for the State Leadership Conference must approve the state and regional dues. Chapters were given the opportunity to vote virtually from March 6th through the 13th, 2020.
Madam President, Sarah Davenport, Fleming County Chapter.
The chair recognizes Ms. Sarah Davenport, State Vice President for Finance.
Based on the financial status of the organization, the State Executive Council moves that the state dues remain the same. Therefore, recommended dues will be $4 for state and $1 for regional, totaling $5 for the 2020-21 school year. Middle school dues will be $125 for all students in middle school family and consumer sciences programs. Each middle school chapter that affiliates their entire school will have voting delegate rights for 50 members.
As this motion comes from a committee, it does not require a second. A motion has been made that the dues will remain at $4 for state and $1 for regional, totaling $5, and middle school dues to be $125 for all students in middle school family and consumer sciences programs. Each middle school chapter that affiliates their entire school will have voting delegate rights for 50 members for the 2020 through 2021 school year.
Madam President, the results from voting that took place May 6th through 13th, 2020, there were 100% in favor and 0 opposed.
Thank you. There is a majority in the affirmative. The motion passes. The state dues will remain at $4 for state and $1 for regional, totaling $5, and middle school dues be $125 for all students in middle school family and consumer sciences programs. Each middle school chapter that affiliates their entire school will have voting delegate rights for 50 members and for the 2020 through 2021 school year. At this time, the State Executive Council will report on the state goals for the 2019 through 2020 year.
Goal 1 was to increase state membership by 7.5%, which is 312 members statewide or 3 members per chapter.
We are proud to announce that throughout the year, our state association hosted the Kentucky Ultimate Leadership Academy in Bowling Green, Kentucky, and encouraged middle school chapters to utilize the middle school affiliation option in order to affiliate their entire school. We hosted a Spirit Week during the time frame when the 2020 Kentucky FCCLA State Leadership Conference would have taken place. We also encouraged chapters to be involved in FCCLA Week activities. There were 53 chapters across the state that increased by at least 3 members.
Goal 2 was to encourage 75 chapters to have one active social media account by October 1st and tag at Kentucky FCCLA.
There were 26 chapters throughout the state that had either active social media accounts and/or tagged at Kentucky FCCLA to promote various activities within their chapters.
Goal 3. Chapters are to complete sepsis awareness activities and donate $15,000 statewide to Sepsis Alliance, approximately $135 per chapter.
We are proud to announce that Kentucky chapters raised $10,840 during the 2019-20 school year, which brings the 3-year total Sepsis Alliance donations to $33,897. Thank you to each chapter who raised awareness and contributed funds to the Sepsis Alliance. It has been our honor to partner with this organization for the past 3 years. Stay tuned to see what the next statewide community service project will be for the 2020-21 State Executive Council selection.
Goal 4 was to raise chapter honor roll participation to 75 chapters submissions by February 15th.
This year, 23 chapters submitted their honor roll applications. Thank you to these chapters for highlighting your projects and making a difference in your schools and communities.
Goal 5 was to promote national programs and encourage 20 chapters to submit a 60-second showcase video by February 15th.
We had 11 national program videos submitted from 8 schools. We were so impressed with the caliber of your projects and activities to promote national programs. Thank you for all of your hard work.
Ms. Erin Hassler, Vice President of Community Service, will now recognize chapters who have helped with our statewide community service project, Sepsis Alliance, and those chapters that submitted a community service project to nationals.
Please view the slide with the names of the schools who will receive a certificate for their donations to Sepsis Alliance. The next slide recognizes chapters who submitted a community service project award to nationals. We have been notified of the following schools who have submitted their community service project to the National Awards Program for Community Service. Dunbar High School, Grayson County High School, Highlands High School, Mason County High School, Washington County High School. Congratulations to these schools for those projects, and we wish you good luck at nationals. Ms. Erica Kahn, State Vice President of Membership, will present the membership awards at this time.
The high school chapter with the largest membership is Washington County High School chapter with 215 members. The middle school chapter with the largest membership is Beaumont Middle School chapter with 938 members. The chapter with the largest percent of increase in membership is Williamstown High School with 66% increase. Thank you and congratulations to these chapters. Keep up the hard work. Ms. Sarah Davenport will now present the scholarship donation awards and the scholarship winners at this time.
Each year, chapters that donate over $100 to the scholarship fund are recognized. Please review the screen to see which chapters donated over $100 to the KY FCCLA Scholarship Fund this year. The chapter with the largest contribution to the scholarship fund is Bowling Green High School chapter with a donation of $400. The region with the largest contribution to the scholarship fund is Region 4 with a donation of $250. Congratulations and thank you to these chapters and regions for making the 2019-20 Scholarship Fund a success. I am pleased to announce the 2019-20 scholarship recipients. The Jenny Ellington Scholarship, which is a 4-year scholarship in the amount of $1,100 a year, who plans on majoring in Family and Consumer Sciences education. The scholarship goes to Lauren Urban from the McCracken County chapter. The KY FCCLA Vaughn Williams Scholarship goes to a person who plans to major in a Family and Consumer Sciences pathway, and the amount of $2,000 goes to Mackenzie Whitus from the Pulaski County chapter. Ms. Mary Medley, State Vice President of Peer Education, will now present the Peer Education Awards.
This year, one of our goals was to encourage chapters to submit 60-second videos of their peer education projects. If you would like to view these videos, they will be available on our website at www.kyfccla.org. We thank you for your school's submission. The following schools have submitted national award applications for the following National Peer Education Awards. Career Connections, McCracken County High School, Monroe County, Dunbar High School, FACTS, Central Hardin High School, McCracken County High School, the Families First Award, Grayson County High School, McCracken County High School, Monroe County High School, and Washington County High School. Student Body, Mason County High School, McCracken County High School, South Laurel County High School, and Washington County High School. Stop the Violence, Beaumont Middle School, McCracken County High School, and Washington County High School. Congratulations to these schools for their projects, and we wish you good luck at nationals. At this time, Ms. Erica Kahn, Vice President of Membership, will present the Chapter Honor Roll Awards.
Kentucky FCCLA Honor Roll Program gives chapters the opportunity to earn points throughout the year. These points, when total, places chapters in a bronze, silver, or gold level. Chapters acquire points by submitting required documents. Points are also acquired when chapters participate in various projects. Chapters attaining 75 to 124 points will be awarded bronze, which is North Laurel chapter. 125 to 199 points is silver. We have 18 schools that will be awarded silver. Beaumont Middle, Bourbon County, Bowling Green High, Central Hardin High School, Fleming County High School, Grayson County High School, Greenwood High School, Jessamine Career and Technical Center, John Hardin High School, McCracken County High School, Pulaski County High School, Powell County High School, South Laurel High School, South Warren High School, Warren East High School, Whitley County High School, Williamstown High School, and Logan County High School. 4 schools received 200 to 280 points and were awarded gold. These schools are Highlands High School, Mason County High School, Rockcastle County High School, Washington County High School. Thank you and congratulations to all honor roll chapters. President Ashlyn Doom will now continue with the meeting.
Power of One is a national program for individual action and recognition. Will the Vice President of Individual Programs please read the qualifications for completing the Power of One?
In order to be recognized for Power of One, a member must complete 5 modules, which are A Better You, Family Ties, Working on Working, Take the Lead, and Speak Out for Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America. While completing the modules, a member has the opportunity to develop leadership skills, learn goal setting and decision-making skills, expand knowledge of family and consumer sciences, and explore issues and projects of personal interest.
The following members on the slide have completed the Power of One and will be recognized at the virtual National Leadership Conference.
We congratulate you upon the completion of the Power of One and upon the achievement you have made for national recognition. A Power of One pin will be sent to your school. The Kentucky Association of Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America is now in session to confer degrees of the achievement upon some of its members. Will the Vice President of Individual Programs please read the qualifications for the state degree?
To receive the state degree, a member must complete at least 1 year of Family and Consumer Sciences beyond the 8th grade, be a member in good standing of an affiliated FCCLA chapter, have held the chapter degree for 1 year prior to receiving this degree, take no more than 2 years to complete work on this degree, have a scholastic standing of C or above, submit a plan of work that includes goals for developing maturity in at least 5 categories, carry out responsibilities for reaching each goal in chosen categories, and submit a declaration of intention to the state advisor and an application for the degree to the Regional Vice President of Individual Programs by deadline set. Madam President, I wish to submit the names on the slide of the following members of the Kentucky Association of Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America, who, in the opinion of the Regional Degrees Committees, met the requirements for the state degree.
The state degree recipients, in recognition of your achievement, I confer upon you the state degree and will be sending your school with a golden torch pin symbolizing this degree. Wear it proudly, and congratulations. Mr. First Vice President, what is the next item of new business?
The next item of business is the election of the 2020-2021 state officers and the selection of the national officer candidates.
We will now proceed with the election results of the 2020 through 2021 Kentucky State Executive Council and National Officer Candidate nominations. Vice President of Parliamentarian Heaven Pearson will now give the information and results.
The State Nominating Committee gave the recommendations for the 2020-2021 slate of officers with a motion to accept the slate of officers by State Nominating Committee Chair Morgan Melton, Taylor County High on May 6th with a video to the voting delegates. A motion made by a committee of more than one person does not require a second. The virtual vote May 6th through 13th, 2020 for the state officers was in favor were 100% and those opposed 0.
Thank you. There is a majority in the affirmative. The motion passes. The state officers for the 2020 through 2021 term are as follows.
The Vice President and Public Relations, Bailey Hess, North Hardin.
Your new Vice President of Peer Education is Jenna Cassidy from the Blazer chapter.
Your new Vice President of Parliamentary Law is Eden Penley from the Ohio County chapter.
Your new Vice President of Membership is Lauren McGinnis from the Fleming County High chapter.
Your new Vice President of Individual Programs is Grayson Cook from the Grayson County chapter.
Your new Vice President of Finance is Lindsay Couch from the Boyle County chapter.
Your new Vice President of Competitive Events is Morgan Crace from the Powell County chapter.
Your new Vice President of Community Service is Ashley Coulter from Highlands High School chapter.
Your new First Vice President is Shelby Quinlan from the South Oldham chapter.
And your new President is Alyssa Craycraft from Mason County High chapter.
Madam President, the next item is the National Officer Candidate Nominating Committee report.
The National Officer Candidate Committee gave the recommendations for the 2020 through 2021 Kentucky National Officer Candidate to be Logan Justice, Paul Lawrence Dunbar, and Hannah Jones, Powell County High, as Kentucky can submit 2 candidates and 2 candidates applied. Best wishes, Hannah and Logan. At this time, Ryan Parsons, Vice President of Competitive Events, will present the winners for the State Star events.
Due to the inability to host competition for the 2020 year, the Kentucky FCCLA Advisory Board decided to rank the regional winners based on their regional competition scores to determine who would be state winners and eligible for the national competition. All state participants will receive a medal that will be mailed to chapter advisors at your school. We wish you the best of luck in your virtual national competitive events. A virtual recognition ceremony will take place for Kentucky members during the virtual National Leadership Conference on Thursday, July 8, 2020, with their placement of gold, silver, and bronze. Further details will be sent to chapter advisors as soon as possible.
First, we have career investigations, chapter and review display, chapter and review portfolio, chapter service project display, chapter service project portfolio, culinary math management, early childhood education, entrepreneurship, event management, fashion construction, fashion design, focus on children, food innovations, hospitality, tourism, and recreation, interior design, interpersonal communications, job interview, leadership, National Programs in Action, Nutrition and Wellness, Parliamentary Procedure, Professional Presentation, Promote and Publicize FCCLA, Public Policy Advocate, Repurpose and Redesign, Say Yes to FCS, Teach and Train, Sports Nutrition, Sustainability Challenge.
I declare the virtual business session for the year 2020 adjourned. Kentucky FCCLA, thank you so much for all the great opportunities and memories that have been made throughout my year of serving as state president. It has been a crazy ride, but I could not imagine doing it without my 9 besties, Miss Carver, Miss Godby, Miss Guzik, and all the other advisors. I've built so many bonds with this amazing group that will last a lifetime. We've accomplished many things this year that we are very proud of and are excited to see what the new year will bring. When I started this term, I was not expecting it to end this way. I imagined being in the Galt House, crying for a week, crying on banquet night, and hugging my officers goodbye. Instead, I'm sitting in a room by myself, laughing at the crazy times we've had, saying a virtual goodbye. But Kentucky FCCLA, this is not goodbye. This is a thank you and a see you later. This pandemic has changed a lot of things, but it will never be able to change the strength of our organization. When I entered into FCCLA as a freshman, I imagined the day I would get to wear a red blazer, and I've had an amazing time doing so. It has truly been a dream come true. Logan, Aaron, Mary, Ryan, Sarah, Hannah, Erica, Heaven, and Kirsten. I've had a blast becoming besties with you all, and I know that this is not the last time that we will all see each other. Like I said earlier, the bonds that we have built will never be broken. Love y'all all forever. Miss Carver and Miss Godby, both of you have been amazing mentors, and I'm extremely happy to have y'all in my life. I know that if you ever need anything, you both will always be there for me. And of course, Miss Guzik, you became a bonus mom to me when I entered your classroom as a freshman. We've shared laughs, cries, and everything in between. I could not have asked for a better advisor, friend, and bonus mom. Love you forever. So Kentucky FCCLA, even though this is not the way we had originally planned to go out, I would still like to thank you for giving us the opportunity to lead this great organization. I can assure you that these next slate of officers will exceed your expectations. I would like to challenge you all to go out into the world and face the uncertain future with warm courage and high hope. We will now start the installation of the 2020 through 2021 Kentucky Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America state officers. The Kentucky Association of Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America is in session to install the officers and to explain to them the duties they are about to assume. We have before us the light of family and consumer sciences, a light which radiates throughout the world. This is the light of our ideals exemplified through our purposes, which enables us to make our home, community, and nation a happier place in which to live.
This candle is a symbol of our first purpose, to provide opportunities for personal development and preparation for adult life.
This candle is a symbol of our second purpose, to strengthen the function of the family as a basic unit of society.
This candle is a symbol of our third purpose, to encourage democracy through cooperative action in the home and community.
This candle is a symbol of our fourth purpose, to encourage individual and group involvement in helping achieve global cooperation and harmony.
This candle is a symbol of our fifth purpose, to promote a greater understanding between youth and adults.
This candle is a symbol of our sixth purpose, to provide opportunities for making decisions and for assuming responsibilities.
This candle is a symbol of our seventh purpose, to prepare for the multiple roles of men and women in today's society.
This candle is a symbol of our eighth purpose, to promote family and consumer sciences and related occupations.
Will each officer-elect please state your name after repeating your pledge of office? President-elect.
I'm Melissa Craycraft from Mason County High School in Region 9.
The office of president is one of great responsibility because the success of the organization depends to a great extent on the attitude and skills of the presiding officer. You will want to be pleasant, firm, impartial, considerate, and a real friend to every member of the organization. Alyssa, as president of the Kentucky Association of Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America, your duties as stated in the bylaws are to preside over state meetings and meetings of the State Executive Council, appoint all state committees, and serve as ex officio of each, and serve on the State Advisory Board. Will the installing officers explain the duties of their office to their corresponding officer-elect?
Morgan Crace.
Morgan Craze from the Powell County High School chapter in Region 15.
Your duties as Vice President of Competitive Events are to provide leadership in planning and implementing the organization's Star Events program and serve as chairperson of the State Competitive Events Committee.
Vice President of Community Service Elect.
Ashley Coulter, Highlands High School chapter in Region 7.
Ashley, your duties as Vice President of Community Service are to provide leadership in planning and implementing the organization's community service programs, to encourage and evaluate the official applications of community service awards, and to serve as chairperson of the Community Service Committee.
Vice President of Finance-elect.
Lindsay Couch, Boyle County High School, Region 15.
Your duties as Vice President of Finance are to provide leadership by promoting the State Scholarship Project, serve as a member of the State Advisory Board, and attend scholarship committee meetings, be knowledgeable about the finances of the organization, have knowledge of fundraising, and serve as the chairperson of the scholarship committee.
Vice President of Individual Programs Elect.
I am Grayson Cook from the Grayson County High chapter in Region 5.
Your duties as the Vice President of Individual Programs are to provide leadership in planning and implementing programs for individual development, such as degrees and Power of One. You will be responsible for the individual recognition at the state meeting and will serve as the chairperson of the Achievement Committee.
Vice President of Membership Elect.
I am Laura McGinnis from the Fleming County High School chapter of Region 9.
Your duties as Vice President of Membership are to provide leadership in planning and implementing programs for the membership promotion and development, including honor roll, and to serve as the chairperson of the membership committee.
Vice President, Parliamentary Law Elect.
I'm Eden Penley from Ohio County High School in Region 3.
Your duties as Vice President of Parliamentary Law are to provide leadership in assuring that the business sessions for the state organization and meetings of the State Executive Council are conducted in accordance with acceptable parliamentary law. You must have the following items on hand for business meetings. 1. Bylaws. 2. Robert's Rules of Order, new revised. And 3. Motion cards. You will need to keep the bylaws up to date and serve as chairperson of the Bylaws Committee.
Vice President of Peer Education Elect.
Jenna Cassidy from Paul Blazer High School in Region 10.
Your duties as Vice President of Peer Education are to provide leadership in planning and implementing the organization's peer education programs, plan and implement the program of work for the state association, and serve as the chairperson of the programs committee.
Vice President of Public Relations Elect.
I'm Bailey Hess from North Hardin High School in Region 5.
Your duties as Vice President and Public Relations are to provide leadership in planning and implementing the organization's public relations program, the newsletter, the maintenance of the state webpage, keep record of chapter news articles sent to the state advisor for honor roll credit, provide a publicity campaign, and compile marketing tools for organization, and serve as the chairperson of the publicity committee.
First Vice President-elect.
I'm Shelby Quinlan from South Oldham High School in Region 6.
Shelby, your duties as First Vice President are to assume the responsibility in absence of the President, keep minutes of all state meetings and meetings of the State Executive Council, write letters on behalf of the organization, keep records of historical importance to the association, and serve as chairperson of the History Committee.
The officers-elect must realize that the highest honors of the state association are being bestowed upon you. Members of the Kentucky Association of Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America have faith and confidence in your ability to lead the state. The pledge of your office signifies your willingness to do this. After I say the pledge, please repeat with "I do." I solemnly promise that I will, to the best of my ability, faithfully perform all of the duties belonging to the office for which I've been elected.
I do.
I do.
You have heard the pledge which the officers have made. It is important that each member assist these officers in the performance of their duties. You, the new officers, have been selected to lead the Kentucky Association of Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America for the 2020 through 2021 year. Alyssa, you will receive the silver candlesticks and bowl used during the installation, and it will be entrusted to you and your advisor for the 2020 through 2021 year. The silver appointments were presented to the Kentucky Association of Future Homemakers of America by Miss Mary Bell Vaughn and Miss Mary Louise Williamson in honor of the silver anniversary and in appreciation of the members, officers, and advisors who have contributed to the growth and development of FHA during the first 25 years. The white tablecloth used on the installation table was given to the association by the 1989 through 1990 State Executive Council in memory of Miss Vaughn. During the 50th birthday celebration, the silver candle snuffer and oak gavel box were presented to the State Association by the State Directors of Home Economics and the State FHA Advisors since 1960, in appreciation to the FHA members and advisors who kept FHA strong during the second 25 years of its existence. The silver appointments and tablecloth are to be used in your local chapter for FCCLA occasions during this year and at your spring regional meeting for the installation of officers. I now relinquish the position of president to our new president, under whose guidance our organization will make great progress, and I will present you with a gavel signifying your authority of your office.
Good afternoon, Kentucky family, career, and community leaders of America. My name is Alyssa Craycraft from Mason County High School in Region 9. I cannot even begin to describe how excited I am to be here today, serving as your 2020-2021 state president. But the excitement doesn't end there. I look forward to serving this wonderful organization and Kentucky for the upcoming year, even if things are not the same as they have been in years past. I think it's pretty safe to say that the coronavirus has impacted each of our lives somehow, some way. While our state association has and will continue to be impacted by this worldwide pandemic, I believe that with our outstanding members, we will continue to serve and make a positive difference in our families, homes, and communities all across the Bluegrass State. I personally challenge each of you to keep the FCCLA creed in mind as you face the future with warm courage and high hope. As COVID-19 changes history forever, I believe that this year, Kentucky FCCLA will change history as well. No matter what, it is important that as a state association, we continue to promote and build upon everything this organization has provided its members, alumni, and associates for the past 75 years, and I have no doubt we will do just that. With all of that aside, I would like to thank my advisor, family, friends, teachers, and school administration for their constant support. I would definitely not be where I am today if it weren't for them pushing me to be the best that I can be. Thank you to my past chapter and regional executive council teams for believing in me and allowing me to serve at those levels. Thank you to our alumni and associates for their constant support of Kentucky FCCLA in making all things possible. But most of all, I'm thankful for this organization and its wonderful members for providing me with a second place to call home. Kentucky FCCLA has given me lifelong friendships, memories, opportunities, and skills that I will forever cherish. Kentucky family, career, and community leaders of America, I look forward to serving you alongside my amazing executive council for the 2020-2021 school year. We look forward to providing you with an amazing chance to write your FCCLA story as you pursue the ultimate leadership experience. Thank you. There are a few announcements we would like to make. The 2020 Virtual National Leadership Conference will be held July 7th through the 9th. The 2020-2021 State Leadership Conference will be held at the Galt House in Louisville, Kentucky, Wednesday, March 25th through Friday, March 27th, 2021. We look forward to seeing everyone in person next year. In the meantime, please continue to be safe and healthy at home. Family, career, and community leaders of America, we are challenged to accept the responsibility of making decisions today that affect our lives and the world in which we live. Let us repeat our creed. We are the family, career, and community leaders of America.
We face the future with warm courage and high hope.
For we have the clear consciousness of seeking old and precious values.
For we are the builders of homes, homes for America's future.
Homes where living will be the expression of everything that is good and fair.
Homes where truth
and love and security and faith
will be realities, not dreams.
We are the family, career, and community leaders of America.
We face the future with warm courage and high hope.
We are
Kentucky
FCCLA.
The 75th Virtual Officer Installation of the Kentucky Association of Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America is now adjourned.